In today's video, I'm going to be showing you 5 amazing, unique ideas that you can go ahead and get for your loved ones. And this can be anybody from your mother, father, brother, sister, grandparents, best friend. It doesn't matter as long as it's somebody that is special to you that you want to get a tattoo of. Now, these ideas are much more unique than what you will usually find out there. And with that, it just makes the tattoo overall much more special for that special person. So at number 1, we have fingerprint tattoos. And I love this idea because 1, it's very unique as I still don't see it done too much, but also it's very special because it's a one-of-one tattoo. No one else in the world is going to have the exact same pattern of their fingerprint that special person in your life does. So I just think it's a very unique tattoo for you and that person. And also, funny enough, I reposted this tattoo and I had a good friend reach out to me saying how much she loved this tattoo idea and how she wanted to get it for her newborn son at the time. And I even had my mom comment under one of the posts too, saying she wanted to get it for me. I told her, no, don't do that. I'm better than that. I am a portrait worthy kind of son, but this is definitely a great idea to go about doing. And there's a couple variations you can do it in too. You can do it in a full fingerprint, or you can do it in like a half heart kind of one. In this example I have here, maybe you have 2 parents you want to get it for, grandparents, maybe you have 2 children. It's a great way in terms of including 2 people into one tattoo. Now, the only con I see to this tattoo is the longevity and how it ages, just because with fine line tattoos, small tattoos like this, it tends to bleed in over time, and I can see this bleeding into one another and making it no longer illegible to what it used to be of that main fingerprint. So something to think about, but definitely a great idea. Now, the second tattoo idea that I got for you is heartbeat integration tattoos, and this is another great idea that I think can be very unique. And the reason why I love this is you can take a very popular tattoo idea, like the example I have right here of these trees, and subtly incorporate the heartbeat of a special person that is close to you into the tattoo. You still get a great tattoo out of it, but it also has a lot more deeper meaning to you. Some people might notice it after a while after looking at it. Some people might not even notice it at all, but you will always know it's there. And to me, I think those are the best tattoos. Also, I will say, I do think there's something special and kind of soothing knowing that you have that special person to use heartbeat on you, close to you at all times. And also, it looks a lot better than like those kind of old school ways of doing it, of like the EKGs, the ECGs of that machine, and you just see the heartbeat going. Now, the example I have right here was done with a tree, but I also got a couple other popular ideas that a lot of people like to get tattooed that you can probably incorporate this heartbeat into it as well. Skulls, you can maybe add like the crack into the skull as like the heartbeat. Maybe you want to get a rose, you can do it as like the vein in the heart, or maybe as the stem itself. A butterfly, maybe you can do antenna as like the heartbeat. But my favorite out of all of them, a lot of people like to get snakes done. You can do the whole snake's body as the heartbeat. Honestly, if you can get creative with this idea, the possibilities are endless. Now, the third tattoo idea that I got for you is one that absolutely just blew up when I reposted it. And this is the H silhouette tattoo in the word father. Now, I think it's amazing because it's very simple, it's very minimalistic, and it takes a very simple word that many love to get tattooed and makes it a little bit more special and unique by taking that H in the word and replacing it with a silhouette of a grown adult holding child. But in that, you can see it still resembles that H kind of outline. Now, this can work for more than just the word father. You can do it for mother, grandmother, grandfather, brother. Maybe the person has an H in their name. You can do it for that too. The only thing that this does not work for, unfortunately, is the word sister. So unless you're able to get creative and do kind of like a silhouette outline that can kind of resemble something like this, you're out of luck if you have a sister that you want to get tattooed for and doing this idea. Now, I will say also one more thing, and that's from reading all the comments under this post, and that is a lot of people seem to be reading this a little bit differently. Let me know what you read it as. I don't know if they're being trolls or maybe they're dyslexic, but yeah, let me know in the comments on this what you read first when you see it right away. Now, if you are enjoying the video so far and the ideas that I'm sharing with you, go ahead and boop that like button. I would appreciate it so much, as the video will be pushed out to a whole brand new audience, and in that, hopefully the video is shared with somebody that's thinking about getting a tattoo for somebody special, but maybe they don't know. This video might just be the perfect video for them. Also, think about subscribing as well and following along with me on my journey towards getting a full tattoo bodysuit. I'm going to be releasing my leg tattoo very soon. I will be going back to France next year to continue the leg sleeve. And also, I want to start doing more of these kind of videos where I share unique kind of ideas for you. And I honestly guarantee you in one of these videos, there's going to be a tattoo idea that you're going to get for yourself. Now, the next tattoo idea that I got in number 4 really doesn't get much more special than this. And that is to get a drawing, letter, or signature of that person that they did themselves. Now, I love this idea, and it's one that I've actually contemplated to get myself down the road. I get cards all the time from certain people that I love and I hold dear to my heart, and I keep them because in that case they have a nice message to them or they have a signature that I might want to copy and put into a tattoo idea down the road. And again, this is just another tattoo idea that is a one of one, because no one else in the world is going to have that exact same drawing that they did for you, or that letter that they wrote, or that signature that they used to do all the time. Now, in the example that I have right here, unfortunately it has a sad ending to it, but this father got his daughter's last message or drawing before she had passed away, and even though at first glance it looks like a preschooler did it, and I mean technically a preschooler did kind of do the tattoo, it holds the most amount of value ever to this father. And I don't see many more tattoos out there being more valuable and meaningful than this type. And at number 5, we have my favorite from today's videos list, and that is voice note tattoos, but with a big twist to it. Now, whenever I see these type of tattoos done, they're always done in the same type of way. You have the person get the actual wave frequency graph tattooed on them from that voice note that was recorded. It looks bland, it doesn't look the greatest, and the example that you are going to see right now is going to throw all that out the window. Here, you had someone get their dad's voice note, they used the main part of the wave frequency graph and created an outline of it to where it was created into a Voss design, where now it's subtly incorporated into this tattoo and you would never even know. Now, this tattoo idea makes it super personable and unique to you because there's so much you can do with it. You can go to that person with your phone, grab a voice note of them saying I love you, maybe their name, your name, or maybe a quote that they always used to say, and then you go ahead, bring that to your artist, and then it's up to you guys to go ahead and create something very unique in terms of this kind of idea where they did with the Voss. I think the Voss idea is a great starting point for anybody thinking about doing this. Honestly, guys, I think this is like one of my favorite tattoos that I've come across in a while. Now, if you've stayed to the end, then I got a bonus tattoo idea for you, and that is to go ahead and get an object tattooed for them. Now, this object is going to be something that you kind of associate with that person or resembles them in some way. Like for me, I got a great example for you. I recently just got this as a present from my grandmother for my 30th birthday. This is an old school camera, and I absolutely love it. It's like something that was such a prized possession to her, and for her to give it to me, that was a lot of trust in her. And now this is something that I really kind of associate with my grandmother. So down the line, when I want to get a tattoo for her, this is definitely something I would consider getting for her. But also, I can also incorporate a couple ideas that I've mentioned from today's video into this idea. Maybe I get her fingerprint kind of tattooed on the side of the camera, maybe her name or her signature kind of switched out with the like kind of the name or the branding there. As you can see, a lot of these can kind of mend into one as long as you're able to get creative with it. Now, let me know in the comments section what idea from today's video was your favorite and is something that you would actually get tattooed on yourself for somebody that you love. And if you have any other unique ideas, please share them, and maybe I can go ahead and look up for myself and maybe make a part 2. Now, if you have a pet that you want to get a tattoo for, then go ahead and check out this video right here. I list a lot of great ideas, and I'm also donating the first year's ad revenue that video generates, and I'm giving it to a local animal shelter. So go watch that, get a good tattoo idea for your pet, and also you'll help out all those other pets that are in need by doing so. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like always, Justin out. Later, guys. And also again, Grandma, thank you so goddamn much for giving me this.